Hi guys, it's Kayla here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a book haul. Yay! This will be book haul number 3 on my channel, and I bought all of these books on, where did I buy them? I bought them all online. I bought all of these books online. I have this package from them and this package from them, so yeah. So thriftbooks.com, I'll put the link in the description box below. If you've never heard of them, they sell used books, gently used books, and they're amazing, and it's my first time ever buying from them, so yay. Let's open up this book haul. This is my first online book haul. My first one. Which one should we open first? Which one? I don't know. I don't know. Which one should we open first? We'll do the bag. The bag seems easier. Okay. Probably should have scissors. I don't. Here's my teeth. Don't do that. It's not good for your teeth. Ugh. I wonder if all my books came in. I think they probably all fit in here. Alright. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So the first book in this package is Rosalie Lightning by Tom Hart. This book is a graphic novel. I have never ever read a graphic novel. And I heard about this. I was listening to a book podcast and they recommended this. One of them had read it, and I want to say, I don't know if this is like a children's book or not. I don't know, but let me read you what it says on the inside. Rosalie Lightning is Eisner-nominated cartoonist Tom Hart's beautiful and touching graphic memoir about the untimely death of his young daughter, Rosalie. Right there, when I heard that, I was like, I gotta read it. His heartbreaking and emotional illustrations strike readers to the core and take them along his family's journey through loss. Hart uses the graphic form to articulate his and his wife's ongoing search for meaning in the aftermath of Rosalie's death, exploring themes of grief, hopelessness, rebirth, and eventually finding hope again. Hart creatively portrays the solace he discovers in nature, philosophy, great works of literature, and art across all mediums in this expressively honest and loving tribute to his baby girl. Rosalie Lightning is a graphic masterpiece chronicling a father's undying love. Yeah. So it's a graphic novel. I'm surprised that it's not like colorful on the inside. I kind of would have expected that, but it's okay. So yeah, Rosalie Lightning, and it sounds gorgeous. I mean, it's a pretty cover, and I'm really excited to read this. So weirdly enough, in this haul, I think I bought 3 graphic novels, which is crazy because I've never even read graphic novels, but all 3 I really wanted to read. So this is one of them. This is the first book in my haul. Really excited to read this. The next book I got is Forensics. What bugs, burns, prints, DNA, and more tell us about crime. It's kind of hard to see that because of the glare. By Val McDermid. Internationally best-selling author, over 11 million books sold worldwide. I have been wanting to read this for some time. This has been on my TBR. Again, I'm a true crime freak. It's kind of hard to see this because of the glare. I'm a true crime freak, love true crime, love the science behind it. I love everything about it. And this sounded so fascinating. Forensics. I considered going into forensics as a career, but when I considered that, I had already graduated college with a degree in English, and I was like, I really don't want to go to school right now. So yeah, that's okay. So what bugs, burns, prints, DNA, and more tell us about the crime. It's fascinating. Like, oh, I'm so excited to read this. Again, this is like nonfiction and informational, but super excited to read this. The dead talk to the right listener. They can tell us all about themselves, where they came from, how they lived, how they died, and of course, who killed them. Forensic scientists can unlock the mysteries of the past and help serve justice using the messages left by a corpse, a crime scene, or the faintest of human traces. Forensics goes behind the scenes with some of these top-level professionals and their groundbreaking research, drawing on original interviews and first-hand experience on scene with top forensic scientists. Along the way, we discover how maggots collected from a corpse can help determine time of death, how a DNA trace a millionth the size of a grain of salt can be used to convict a killer, and how a team of young Argentine scientists led by a maverick American anthropologist was able to uncover the victims of a genocide. The journey takes us to war zones, fire scenes, and autopsy suites, revealing both extraordinary bravery and true wickedness as we trace the history of forensics from its earliest beginnings to the cutting-edge science of the modern day. I'm really excited to read this. Nerding out. And I can add it to my true crime collection. Yay! So excited. Got this at a discounted price. Yay! So, those are the first two. Okay. So there was only two in that book. I'm wondering if maybe I didn't get all my books. Maybe they're still on the way. Or maybe they fit the rest of them in here. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, how do you open this? No. I'm so weak. Is that... No. This is a weird box. Seems weird. Seems like asymmetrical. Ugh. Those are my muscles that I don't have. Come on, come on, come on. Ugh. Come on. Well, at least they have them wrapped up nice and tight so they wouldn't get lost. Or damaged, probably. Alright. Maybe these are the rest of my books. No, I don't think they are. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Ooh, okay. Yay! So excited. Okay. Ooh. Okay. The next book I have is another graphic novel. Check it out. The Killing Joke. It's called Batman the Killing Joke. So, I think this... Oh, and this is the deluxe edition. And look, this is brand new because, look, it's all wrapped up and everything. So, I got it at a discounted price, brand new. So, that's cool. And, let's see. I want to say, I think this might be a comic. And it was kind of like turned into like a book, like hardback book form. But I really wanted to read this. When I heard about it, again, it was from that podcast, and this, I guess, is supposed to kind of tell the story of the Joker, how the Joker became who he became, and stuff like that. And the Joker has always fascinated me. I mean, honestly, ever since Heath Ledger played him in The Dark Knight, he just became super fascinating. And have you guys seen the trailer for Joker with Joaquin Phoenix? I'm so excited. I mean, no one can ever be like Heath Ledger, but Joaquin Phoenix, I love Joaquin Phoenix, and he's weird enough and kind of, he's just, I saw the trailer and it's beautiful. I love it. I'll link the trailer down there too if you want to check it out. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. This is another graphic novel. Again, I've never read it. I've never read graphic novels before. So this is, okay, so on the back, look at the art. How cool is that? So it says, one bad day. According to the grinning engine of madness and mayhem known as the Joker, that's all that separates the sane from the psychotic. Freed once again from the confines of Arkham Asylum, he's out to prove his deranged point, and he's going to use Gotham City top cop, Commissioner Jim Gordon, love him, and his brilliant and beautiful daughter, Barbara, to do it. Now Batman must race to stop his arch nemesis before his reign of terror claims two of the Dark Knight's closest friends. Can he finally put an end to the cycle of bloodlust and lunacy that links these two iconic foes before it leads to its fatal conclusion? And as the horrifying origin of the clown prince of crime is finally revealed, will the thin line that separates Batman's nobility and the Joker's insanity snap once and for all? I mean, it sounds juicy. I am so excited. And it's beautiful. I had to get this deluxe edition. I mean, look how gorgeous it is. The art and it's brand new, and I'm so excited to read this. So if you've read this, let me know how you like it in the comments. I'm gonna read this quickly. So that's this one. All right, next one. Okay, I got some really cool, colorful books in this package. Yeah, I didn't get all my books. Now that I realize it, I didn't get them all, but that's okay. The next book I got is the Sawbones book, and this is so pretty. Look at that. How gorgeous. Look at that. So pretty. So I've been wanting to read this for a while as well. It says, The Horrifying, Hilarious Road to Modern Medicine. Again, this is not true crime, but it's nonfiction, informational, kind of like gory, weird, kind of morbid subject, which I love. I'm a very morbid person. And this just looks so cool, so interesting. These are like all those like little facts that I've always wanted to know. So I mean, like, The Horrifying, Hilarious Road to Modern Medicine. Can only imagine. And it's called the Sawbones book. Talk about beautiful. So this says, there's some writing on here, if you can see. There's some writing. It says cannibalism, bubonic plague, grave robbers, self-experimentation, parrot fever, bloodletting, miracle cure-alls, radioactive underpants, spontaneous combustion, and galvanism. Yeah. Oh, this is from a podcast. Oh my god, I love podcasts. I'm so stupid. Okay, so on the back it says, don't drill a hole in your head. Every week, the hit podcast, Sawbones, takes a look at the weird, gross, and occasionally genius ways humans have tried to fix what ails us. In this book, the hosts revisit their most popular topics and share even more bizarre highlights from the history of medicine, answering such questions as, how can I rob graves the old-fashioned way? Opium. Is there anything it can't cure? Can I lose weight by swallowing a tapeworm? Should I? No. How likely am I to spontaneously burst into flames? Why were German soldiers so into eating camel poop? What? Did you see what I mean? Fascinating. I cannot wait to read this. It's a gorgeous cover. It's hardback. It's got illustrations. It just looks like so much fun to read. I'm so excited to read this. So, yes. Yay. And the last book I have. So, I'm actually missing 2 books. There's 2 books that still have to be delivered. So, when I'm done with these books, we'll just hold off and I'll come back and do the last 2 books and then I'll finish this video. But the last book in this little book delivery is the 3rd and final graphic novel that I bought. Again, how crazy. Never read a graphic novel in my life. And yet in one shopping trip, basically, I buy 3. Yeah, well, these have all been on my TBR. These are all that I've been super interested in reading. So, yeah. I'm excited. Okay, so, dun, 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 dun. The Complete Mouse. Ah, look at that. First of all, hardback, awesome. And this is super famous. I'm sure so many people have read this. When I was in college, my 2nd year of college, I remember we had a guest speaker, and I cannot even remember what he was talking about, but I remember him talking about this. That was the first time I ever heard about this, and he said how it was a graphic novel, and it was kind of about the Holocaust, kind of, maybe the Nazis, something. I'm not even entirely sure what it's about, but I've always been very interested in that topic of the Holocaust and World War II. And so this has been on my to-read list forever. And so I finally bought it, and it's gorgeous. It's just beautiful. And the inside looks like that. It's so crazy. Like, I've never read graphic novels and comic strips. It's different. So let's see what this is actually about. Oh, cool. Look at that. Look at that. It's like embossed. Check that out. So cool. Gotta treat this much more gently than I am right now. Okay. At last, here is the definitive edition of the book acclaimed as the most affecting and successful narrative ever done about the Holocaust. I was right. And the first masterpiece in comic book history. It now appears as it was originally envisioned by the author, The Complete Mouse. It is the story of Vladek Spiegelman, a Jewish survivor of Hitler's Europe, and his son, a cartoonist, coming to terms with his father's story. Mouse approaches the unspeakable through the diminutive. Its form, the cartoon, the Nazis are cats, the Jews mice. Interesting. Oh my God, I'm gonna have so much to say when I finish reading this. Shocks us out of any lingering sense of familiarity and succeeds in drawing us closer to the black heart of the Holocaust. Mouse is a haunting tale within a tale. Vladek's harrowing story of survival is woven into the author's account of his tortured relationship with his aging father. Against the backdrop of guilt brought by survival, they stage a normal life of small arguments and unhappy visits. This astonishing retelling of our century's grisliest news is a story of survival, not only of Vladek, but of the children who survive, even the survivors. Mouse studies the bloody paw prints of history and tracks its meaning for all of us. Holy cow, I'm so excited to read this, and I'm really sad it took me until now to read it. I'm so excited. Yeah, so that's all I have at the moment. Hold on, because eventually my other package is going to show up, and I have 2 more books that is going to be included in here. So pause. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hi guys. So it is a few days later, and the rest of my books finally came in the mail. So I'm so happy I can finally finish recording my thrift books book haul. So let's just open up packages. Okay, so one of the books that finally came in is Attachments by Rowell. This is a really cute story, apparently. I'm so excited to read this. This will be my first book by Rowell that I'll read. And when I read the synopsis, it just sounded so cute. So I will read it to you. So it says, Beth Fremont and Jennifer Scribner Snyder, co-workers at the Courier, know the newspaper monitors their office email. But they still spend all day sending each other messages, gossiping about their co-workers, and bearing their personal lives like an open book. Jennifer tells Beth everything she can't seem to tell her husband about her anxieties over starting a family. And Beth tells Jennifer everything, period. Meanwhile, Lincoln O'Neill still can't believe that it's his job to monitor other people's email. When he applied to be an internet security officer, he pictured himself protecting the newspaper from dangerous hackers and not sending out memos every time somebody in accounting forwarded an off-color joke to the person in the next cubicle. Lincoln is supposed to turn people in for misusing company email, but he can't quite bring himself to crack down on Beth and Jennifer. He can't help being entertained and captivated by their stories. But by the time Lincoln realizes he's falling for Beth, it's way too late for him to ever introduce himself. What would he say to her? Hi, I'm the guy who reads your email, and also, I love you. How cute! It just sounds adorable. So I got this at Thrift Books at a discounted price. It is a little beat up. I think it was a library book, but it is a little dirty, a little beat up. So I'm gonna get a little wipe it down and stuff, but clearly it's well loved. So I'm excited to have this, and I hope I really like it. It sounds so cute. I work in an office environment, and this just seems like very relatable and adorable, and I'm just excited to read it. So that's another one I got. Okay, and the last one I got, I believe it's the last one I got, is this little puppy. So let's open it. Ugh. I should have scissors with me when I do this, because I'm weak. I'm a weak human. Oh, I didn't know this book was bigger than I thought. Ooh, that's nice. Come on. Why is it so fun opening up packages? It just is. And it's even more fun when it's a book. Ooh, this is much thicker than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be like a little puny book. The last book that I ordered from Thrift Books is American Psycho by Bret, Easton, Ellis. Look how fat it is. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like, you know, like that fat. That's what I was picturing. I don't know why. I don't know where I got that from. But this is a decent sized book. I'm excited. This is so famous and well known, and I believe it's pretty dark and twisted and messed up, and I like stuff like that because I'm weird. Oh, he wrote some other books. Okay, so it looks like this was originally published in 1989. What? By Fortune magazine? What? Oh no, that's an excerpt. Wait a minute. Sorry, don't listen to me. This was first published in 1991, which was the year I was born. 27 years ago. So yeah, I'm so excited to read this. I really love the movie. It's real twisted. So I will read the back. It says, Patrick Bateman is handsome, well-educated, intelligent. He works by day on Wall Street, earning a fortune to complement the one he was born with. Oh, okay, I get it. His nights he spends in ways we cannot begin to fathom. He is 26 years old and living his own American dream. So this is, based off of the movie at least, it's about this guy who's like super full of himself, and he works on Wall Street, and he's very obsessed with fitting into his life. So he will felt very self-absorbed. So he'll do things if he thinks that it's what he's supposed to be doing. I don't know. I'm so bad at describing books. But this is really good, and it's dark and creepy. And yeah, I'm excited to read it. So that's the last book I got from Thrift Books. At least I think it is. Ooh, there's a piece of paper in here. Someone left. Look. I love buying used books because you find little treasures like this. What does it say? Oh my god. It says King County Department of Adult Detention. It's like a bail receipt. Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh my god. I mean, I'm not going to say the name or anything of who it belongs to. Can't really even read it. Issaquah District? Where is that? Washington? This is from Washington State. What year is this? I think it 02. I think this is from 02. 2002. That's so crazy. I'm gonna keep this. I wonder if like in the future, like the craziest things, I could do a video of like the craziest things that I found in books or something like that. So anyway, it's this little pink slip, and it has stuff on it, and I don't want to, you know, who knows if this person still lives out there and stuff like that. Crazy. So yeah. But anyways, it'd be fun to do a video of like the craziest things I found in used books or library books or any kind of books. So crazy. All right, guys. So that is it. That is it from my book haul from Thrift Books. I will put the link down below for the thriftbooks.com. It is a great website. I loved it. I love my books, and they were all at such good prices. So I'm very happy. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Please like it if you did, and let me know if you've read any of these books or are planning to read any of these books and what you thought about them. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys next time. Bye. I have never ever freed once again from the confines of freed again from free. Oh my god. The next book I got is the Sawbones book. I think I totally lisped there. The Sawbones book. The last book in this little delivery book, in this little book. So the, oh, I already talked about those. Oh wait, no I didn't. I'm in my own brain. By the time, sorry,